Introducing 1013 Pia Rd, Garibaldi Highlands. A light, airy, and comfortable family home in Canada's outdoor adventure capital. Garibaldi Highlands in Squamish is where you want to live and play, and this beautifully crafted home is where you want to call home. The 4-bedroom Craftsman has been meticulously cared for and features a fully modernized interior with open-plan living. Upgrades are many and includes a new kitchen with Bowerman millwork and quartz countertops with glass backsplash, Whistler-style stone gas fireplace, exposed wood beams, radiant heated tiled flooring, solid hardwood and graded cork flooring, and an oversized 560 square foot garage. The private yard is fully fenced and architecturally designed with over 1,600 square feet of flagstone patios, wood-burning fireplace, jacuzzi with waterfall feature, custom-designed detached workshop, and a cabana. Located walking distance to Garibaldi Highlands Elementary School, close to Coast Mountain Academy and Quest University, and surrounded by all the biking and hiking trails your heart could desire. Come home to Squamish with the family, pets, and all your toys. You'll find what feels good here.
Well, folks, this property here obviously receiving a great deal of interest with a bidding to start from of $1 million. Folks, I need to make one thing very clear before we move forward. This is in Canadian dollars. Whilst it might stipulate USD on your application, but this will be bidding in Canadian dollars, ladies and gentlemen, okay, based on your local terms. Obviously, after speaking with Greg, Theo, and Angie, this is in Canadian dollar, ladies and gentlemen. I need to make that very, very clear. It is not in USD. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a bidding to start from price on the property of $1 million. What do we say for an opening bid or opening offer to start? Your chance to kick it away, ladies and gentlemen. Where do we go? Your chance to bid and buy here, folks. We've got phone register bidders. We've got online interest as well. Where do we go? Opening bid or opening offer to start. Your chance to kick it away. Where do we go, ladies and gentlemen? Your chance for an opening bid or opening offer at $1 million if you like. What do we say? Your chance to bid and buy now. Where do we go? I call it through 3 times. If you don't start it, I can start it by way of a seller bid. $1 million and away we go with a phone register bidder at $1 million now. $1 million now with a phone register bidder with Josh Bricobus. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we say now at $1 million? I would have thought that we'd move forward somewhere in the vicinity of $50,000 ranges to move forward. At $1 million, the bid offered called now. We'll go on 50s from here, ladies and gentlemen. What do we say? At $1 million, the bid offered called now. We'll go to $1,050,000. I would have thought straight away here, ladies and gentlemen. What do we say in around need to know at $1 million a bid? At $1 million, the bid offered called now. $1,050,000, the opportunity to call, ladies and gentlemen. I move it through 3 times and 3 times only, ladies and gentlemen, at $1 million a bid. First time we call it out at $1 million, the bid offered called. Second time at $1 million, the bid offered called, ladies and gentlemen, for the third and final chance for $1,050,000, your chance to go. What do we say here now, ladies and gentlemen? At $1 million, a bid offered called now. Where do we go now? We'll go to $1,050,000 if you like. At $1 million, a bid offered called now. I'll move it forward if I need to by way of a seller bid if I have to, ladies and gentlemen. I can place 2 seller bids underneath the seller's reserve price on every auction that we participate in. What do we say now at $1 million a bid now for the sake of $50,000 more? I call it through 3 times, one more time just so that you're sure and I'm sure. First time, second time, third and final chance here, ladies and gentlemen, at $1 million, a bid offered called. I'll go straight to $1,050,000 then by way of a seller bid. That is one of the 2 seller bids I can place at $1,050,000 it is. At $1,050,000, the bid offered called now, back against the starter now. Josh, what do we say with our phone register bidder? Our online bidders, your chance to bid and buy online as well. What do we say now, ladies and gentlemen? $1,050,000 it is now. We'll go straight to 1-1. I would have thought from here, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely worth it every day of the week now at a bid of $1,050,000 it is. At $1,050,000, the bid offered called now. We'll go to 1-1 if you like to play. I'll call it through. First time we call it out at a bid of 1-1 a bid if you like. A bid is $1,050,000 it is. Second time at $1,050,000 the call, ladies and gentlemen. Now I go through to the third and final chance if you like now. Third and final chance, a bid of $1,050,000 now. Straight to 1-1 if you like now. Back against our starter if you'd like to do it, folks. Your chance to bid and buy now. I'll move it forward if I need to. Jason will move forward to $1,250,000 I would have thought from here, sir. What do we say? At $1,150,000 it is now. $1,150,000 if you like. It's up to you if you like, ladies and gentlemen. Where do we go? Your chance to bid and buy now. Your chance to go. First, second, third and final chance. Not going to delay. Heidi will move the increments down to 25,000. Yep, one moment. Just asking for a moment. Just to clarify with one of our phone registered bidders, we can give them a little bit more time if they need, okay? Again, obviously going to give everybody a fair and equal chance. We'll simply pause this auction and move over to the next one if we need to, or go back to lot number 1. It is entirely up to the instructions that I'm looking for, just to give everybody a fair and equal chance, ladies and gentlemen. But again, the bid is at $1,050,000, okay? 1,075,000. We'll take $25,000 increments moving forward. Heidi, that is back with another phone register bidder now, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,075,000 the call. $1,075,000 the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it in $25,000 increments from there now, straight to 1-1. I would have thought from there. At $1,075,000 it is now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go 1-1 if you like. I'll call it through if we need to, ladies and gentlemen. I'll use the last seller bid if I have to. At $1,075,000 the call now. 1-1 would make the logical step in the next direction. I would have thought we call it through. First time we call it out, ladies and gentlemen, done. Second time we call it out at $1,070,000 the bid now. Go to 1-1 if you like. Third and final chance in the bidding, ladies and gentlemen. Are we out? Done. Josh, your chance to bid and buy your buyer. Are we out at this point, ladies and gentlemen? Are we done? I can simply place another seller bid if we need to progress it forward, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to undersell anyone's future in any way, shape, or form. Your chance to bid and buy here today through auction. $1,075,000 the offer now. Are we done and silent? Out. Third and final chance, ladies and gentlemen. Are we out now? Josh, final confirmation. 1.1 and back in front. At $1,100,000 a bid now, back with a phone register bidder now. At 1.1, the bid offered called now it is, ladies and gentlemen, a bit of 1-1 the bid. A bit of 1-1 the call, ladies and gentlemen. We go now to $1,025,000 if you like. At 1,125, the opportunity to go now, a bit of 1-1, bit of 1-1 it is. At $1,100,000 the bid offered called now. We go to 25 increments if you like. I call it through. First time we call it out now, a bit of 1-1 if you like, ladies and gentlemen. 1,125 the opportunity. Second time, not going to delay. You know how the process runs at this point. Third and final chance, Jason, your chance for your phone bidder to come in line. Also, online bidders, your chance to bid and buy now, if you like now, with a $25,000 increment, your chance to go. Bid at $1,100,000 it is. Third and final chance, ladies and gentlemen, are we done and silent? Bid at 1-1 the call now, folks. Are we out and done? Well, folks, I'm going to progress it forward. 1-1-25 and back in front. Needs that third and final call to prop them. A bit of 1-1-2-5 it is, ladies and gentlemen, there. Slow going, but we'll get there eventually. A bit of 1-1-2-5 the offer now. We'll go to 1-1-50 if you like, Josh. A bit of 1-1-2-5 the opportunity to play now. A bit of 1-1-2-5 it is now. And back to 1-1-50 if you like, ladies and gentlemen, to get them back in front now. A bit of 1-1-2-5 the opportunity here, folks. We go to 1-1-2-5. To 1,150 if you like now at $1,125,000 called. First time it's out and done silent. Second time it's out and done silent. Third. Final chance in the bidding now, ladies and gentlemen. Josh, confirmation from your buyer. What are they doing? In or out? Need to know. If they won't, I certainly will to keep the progression going. Bit of 1-1-2-5 the offer. Done and silent at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Are we out? A bit of 1-1-2-5 the call here, ladies and gentlemen, for the third. Final chance, folks. I'm going to go straight to $1,150,000 on behalf of the sellers. That is my final seller bid on this property, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot progress the auction forward any further. It is in your hands at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, we simply pass the property over and continue our negotiations. A bit of $1,150,000 the call it is now. A 1-1-5-0 the call, ladies and gentlemen. Bid at $1,150,000 a bit off a call now. We go straight to 1-2, I would have thought. Ladies and gentlemen, we can go in $25,000 increments. Property certainly worth 1-2 if you want to progress forward. I call it through. First time, a bit of $1,150,000 offered. Second time, Josh, I could accept $10,000, but it might ruin the momentum. If it's worth $10,000 more, it's certainly worth $25,000. Give it one more try at $25,000. A bit of $1,150,000 offered now. Let's do it in $25,000 strides. Makes it go better, makes it go quicker. I call it through. First time, bid of $1,150,000 bid. Second time, bid of $1,150,000 bid offered, done silent. Are we out? Third and final chance, a bid of $1,150,000 for the sake of 1,160. 1,160 will go in the $10,000 increment at this point then, Jason. At $1,160,000 a bid offered call. Josh, same opportunity to your client as well. At $1,160,000 bid offered called now. We can go to 70 if they like. That's their chance to bid and buy. At $1,160,000 bid offered called now. Are we done in silence? Straight to 70 from there. At $1,160,000 offered now, ladies and gentlemen. 70 if you like, Josh. There's their chance to put that $10,000 into play. I call it through. First time. Second time at $1,160,000 bid, we go with that $70,000. What do we say? Third and final, $10,000 at 70 it is. At $1,170,000 a bid now, back with our other phone register bidder, ladies and gentlemen. Straight to 80, I would have thought from here. At $1,170,000 bid offered called now, straight to 80 from here, ladies and gentlemen. What do we say, folks? Your chance to bid and buy. First time it is now, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,180,000. Your chance to go next. It's $1,170,000 with our phone register bidder. Second time at $1,170,000 bid. Third and final chance at $1,170,000. Bid offered, called now for the sake of $10,000 more, ladies and gentlemen. Won't delay at this point. We'll keep it in that $10,000 increment as long as we can get to 1-2. It's definitely worth it, folks. Are we done? Are we silent? Bidders at $1,170,000 the call. Third and final chance in the bidding, done. 117 we are at now, Jace. We need to be 118. 117 it is at the moment. You need to be at that $1,180,000 mark. At $1,170,000 a bid now. Go to 180, I would have thought from here now. Again, if it's worth 170, it's definitely worth 180. Go over and above it now with that $10,000 increment. First time, I'll call it through just to be sure. $1,170,000 bid. Second time at $1,170,000 offered. Third and final chance in the bidding. Are we done and silent out? Final. Out. Bidders at $1,170,000. Folks, we're just going to quickly pause. Josh, that is with your phone registered bidder at $1,170,000. We'll quickly confirm instructions with the sellers, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll come back to that property. Folks, again, that property there, you are bidding in Canadian dollars. It's important to hang around on the auction platform, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be coming back to lot number 1 here very shortly to give you an update there. And then also on that property there, ladies and gentlemen, up in Canada, up in Squamish more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, this is your chance to obviously hang around as well, and we'll update you with those instructions. Jason, are we comfortable going back to lot number 1 at this point? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to quickly go back to lot number 3 in the order of sale. Pia Rd up there in Canada, ladies and gentlemen, with Theo, Greg, and Angie as the listing agents. We left the property at $1,170,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put one more progressive bid in place at $1.3 million is where it would need to be. You would need to be at that level or above it if you would like to bid here at auction. You would need to bid at 1.3, or you'd need to be above 1.3 if you'd like to be interested. If there's no better bid, no better offers, we'll continue our negotiations with our contingent interest after auction, or possibly postpone the auction to the next round. Ladies and gentlemen, a bid of $1.3 million, your chance to bid at 1.3 or above that at this point. Bid of $1.3 million, your chance to go. I'll call it 3 times. If there's no further bid, no further offer, then simply we'll pass the property over and continue our negotiations with our highest bidders, our contingent interest after, or possibly postpone the auction to the next event. First time, opportunity at 1.3 or above. Second time, third and final chance. Their chance to bid and buy. Jason, confirm out. Josh, confirmed out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you'd need to be at 1.3 or above to continue negotiations on that property up there. Please reach out to Greg, Theo, or Angie, and they can ultimately give you some further information on that property. Ladies and gentlemen, just giving you a bit of an update on instructions. We do have a confirmed bidder that does want to go up and match the $1.3 million at Pia Rd up in Canada. So we are going to quickly go back to that individual property, and then we will be clarifying the instructions on West 84th Street in Los Angeles as well. Jason, just to confirm, you're ready to go back there and confirm that bid at 1.3 to make it public to everybody? Yep, no problems. We'll confirm that now. Shannon, we're going to confirm that bid at $1.3 million it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back. They've matched the bid that we've obviously suggested at $1,300,000 a bid, but this is about going back and giving everybody a fair and equal chance at this point. Bid at $1.3 million. We are on Pia Rd, ladies and gentlemen, the property up in Canada. We are bidding in Canadian dollars, ladies and gentlemen. $1.3 million is a confirmed bid, ladies and gentlemen, from our phone registered bidder at $1.3 million a bid. At $1.3 million a bid offered, called, ladies and gentlemen. I call it three times just to make sure that any other interest that's been waiting and lingering can place a bid if they like. First time we call it out. Second time at $1.3 million. No delay here, ladies and gentlemen. You know the drill. Third and final chance now. We done. Silent. It is a live bid at $1.3 million. We'll be displaying that over to the sellers and getting some instructions and coming back to that property there, ladies and gentlemen, that property at Pia Rd. First of all, I am going to go back to lot number 3 in the order of sale, ladies and gentlemen, Pia Rd. Okay, that's the property in Canada. That's the one we had the late bid at $1.3 million. Theo, Greg, and Angie, the listing agents, bidding under Canadian dollar, ladies and gentlemen. We've had an increase from $1,300,000 to $1,310,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to quickly open up that bidding, see if there's any further bids, call it 3 times. If no further bids, then we're going to continue our negotiations. Ladies and gentlemen, bidders at $1,310,000, clarified bid with our highest bidder is an increase. $1,310,000, ladies and gentlemen, is the highest bid now. I'm going to call it 3 times. If there's no further bid, no further offer, then simply we'll continue our negotiations as we edge closer to that sold sign being out the front. First time bid of $1,310,000. Second time bid of $1,310,000 bid now. Third. Final chance. Are we certainly done and out? Your chance to bid and buy. Folks, leave that in your capable hands. Greg, Theo, and Angie to continue negotiations. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is any evolution of that offer or that decision, we will update you as the auction event is going.